Hi, and welcome to Grandad on Enfield. It's pretty bleak out there, so I had planned to do this later in the year, but I might as well do it now. Now, I actually videoed this, but I've lost the footage. So what I do is my bikes are packed up for the winter, so to speak, on tenders, and they're covered. They're treated with billet handle. Yeah. They're covered and they're treated. I don't get sponsored by them, unfortunately. I don't get sponsored by anyone. But, so they're covered up anyhow for the winter, put on tenders, sprayed with billet handle, and that's it now since the end of October, I believe. That's how she's looking now. So, as the experiment, what I done was I treated the interceptor, put the coatings on it, cleaned it, washed it, dried it, sprayed it, and then wrapped her up. What I done then with the bullet was I washed it, cleaned it, dried it, and put it straight into the shed without any protective coating on it. So, is it a rust bucket? Is it falling apart with rust? Let's see. So, well, even the fork legs are good. There is, the camera picks it up, yeah, that on the casing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to polish that off, see does it come off. And there's no point in setting the camera up for you to watch me polishing a bit of metal. But overall, there's a bit of, on the disc, on back, there's actually none on the front for some reason, but that's it, left untreated for what, 3 months now. So, and I know that I showed in my last video I bought a box for the back of the Honda. I was looking at the Givi ones, they were very expensive, so I bought one from, bought a Chinese one. So with the box, which is aluminium, 2 keys and a plate, €111. So I'll polish it up now and I'll get back to you. Okay, I was going to do a bit clickbait, but I decided not to. I was going to put in a picture of a Royal Enfield rusting away mad, but no, that's not what I'm about. So just enjoy the rest of the video. Welcome back. So let's take out the cloth and the polish, and I was after buying a new set of polishing wheels, and I wiped it over with a cloth, and whatever was on it was just a little bit of surface. It was more like a bit of dirt really, because it just wiped off. I'll be polishing it after, but that's not too bad now for uncovered for 3 months. Like now, you might have different results if you leave it outdoors. I'm not going to do that. YouTube doesn't pay me, never mind pay me enough to leave my bike rod outside for 6 months. So no, I'm happy enough with that now. She polished up well. She didn't even need to polish. So I'm going to start a mini series. Does anyone remember there used to be a motorbike used motorcycle guide? It was a little booklet, not a magazine. It was like them little war booklets you got in the 60s and 70s, you know, with the stories in them. And I used to love it, but of course, I threw out all my copies of it years ago, but I'm just going to start a kind of used bike guide, and we'll be starting with that shortly. So I'll talk to you then. Thanks. Ride your own ride. Grandad on an Enfield.